Yo, what's going on, y'all? You're tuning in to another exciting episode of the Mario Ramon Review. Oh my goodness, are you in for a treat? I think you're in for a treat, okay? We're gonna do our weekly recap of the haves and the have-nots. Happy Tuesday to you. Let's get right into there because there was so much to talk about in this episode. From Jeffrey sitting at the bar with Veronica's boy toy, and Jeffrey's about to have sex with his mother's boy toy. Oh my God. And then what else? Oh, Benny and his massage. Mr. Benjamin getting a massage, and he was just laying there in his shorts, and then he turned around and his zodiac sign was sycamore tree. Like, if you know what I mean. Y'all seen it. What happened to Remember Your Spirit in the book club for the Oprah show? Do you guys remember that? And I'm like, who approved this? But who knows? Maybe O came to the dark side and she's giving it to us the way we like it. Because I'm just telling you, it's a lot going on. So it started out with David getting rushed to the emergency. We know he has some wounds to his back, but everything is broke. In my opinion, he's going to be in the intensive care for a long time, and he better hope that Veronica doesn't come to visit him. Okay, put some in the IV. She's a pimp and she doesn't love the hoes. I'm just saying. Veronica has this whole town on lock. She goes to the hotel and she gets it going. She gets it going, and a drunk ain't shit because when she drinks, she gets evil. She calls the plumber. If she's ever done a favor for you, if she ever stopped so you can cross the street and walk across the street, you owe her in her mind. She's gonna like, remember that time I stopped and I let you live? Because I could have run over you. I need you to come over here and give me the doo-wop to wham down there. And they be like, I don't even like you like that. You better like me like that and give me some of that sycamore tree that Benny has. Benny, he got it from that lady. Like the lady that gave Benny the massage, she kept trying. Candace, she was a plant from Candace, and she would call her. She would say, hey, distract my brother. And she was like, what you want me to do? The bartenders. Candace is another heifer. She's the mayor. And I would say Veronica's the president. But Candace got a lot of people on lock, too. And they're like, well, what do you want us to do, Candace? I just won't look you in your eye while you tell us. Candace got the people on lock. And they're like, do you want us to put some in his drink, some of the Bill Cosby in his drink? And she's like, no, just distract him. It's my brother. There's too much going on. But the tea is, if Veronica's boy toy had a flirted with Benny and Benny accepted it, I would black out. But we know that Benny's character is straight as an arrow in this. He's not gay, he's just stupid. And Mitch is trying to tell his family, hey, it wasn't Benny who did this. It was Crier got little son, and get the right person. But the family's out now. Because once that grandmother gets wind that somebody tried to kill a Malone, she goes straight nuclear, as Candace says. Candace, I'm about to get nuclear if they don't give me this money. Veronica was like, what you talking about nuclear? Because Candace and Veronica had a conversation on the phone. Bitch against bitch. And I say that in respect. Bitch against bitch. Because their characters, for me to call it, like, I feel the bitchiness in your character. I mean, bitch against bitch, okay? So Veronica just told her, she said, I hate you, right? I hate you. Like when Shanae told Gina, I don't like you, Gina, and you know that. You know that. You don't have to hear that out in the street. I don't like you, and you know that. So anyway, she told her that, and she just kept going on and different things. Just different things. And so Candace was begging her. She was like, could you please help me get this money, honey? It can change my life. It can change my life. And she said, please. And Veronica said, oh, you must be desperate if you say please to me. It was just too much. Just too much. Just too much. It's all too much. Candace is an evil heifer to have her mother get robbed in her house and not even robbed. Like that could give her mom a heart attack. But she had a goon, what they call it, a goon. I don't know if that's the word, but a goon, a gargoyle. He's a gargoyle, honey. Go into her mother's house and try and scare the death out of her. But they must not know about Hannah, the remix. You must not know about me, the remix. Hannah picked up that frying pan and she started swinging like a helicopter. She started swinging it like a helicopter. I don't know what happened next, but all I know is one of the scenes, Hannah had blood all over her and her man was holding her. So we know at least those two didn't die. Because they'll kill you in the show. They will kill you in this show. They killed Candace, baby. Now Erica's dead as a doorknob. I hope she saved her coins. They'll just kill you. Ask War. They'll kill you. You're on this show to die. Like real life. You're born to die. Okay? And it's the circle of life. Now, I want to know where these palm trees came from in Georgia. They had palm trees. Now, if we're in Fort Lauderdale, does this take place in Fort Lauderdale? Another mishap on the writing part. And I don't mean to pick it apart because I love it, but you're making me think now. We're stretching the truth. Is when they found Wyatt's name on the receipt. Unless you looked at a video, like, did you have his bank numbers memorized? Because I know beyond a shadow of a doubt, your name is not on a receipt at an ATM. Your name's not on a receipt. And he got the receipt out the ATM and he's like, that's Wyatt's. It's too much. Mitch is calling Benny, like, pick up. My family's about to fuck you up. Pick up the phone. I'm going to keep calling you because I want you dead by mistake. Pick this phone up. And that's what Jeffrey was doing to his dad, David. Jeffrey was doing the same thing because Veronica sat at a bar. Okay, so let's just get to this. Jeffrey's flirting with the bartender. Well, not flirting. The bartender's trying to flirt with Jeffrey. But the bartender is having sex with Jeffrey's mom. So Jeffrey's mom comes to the bar just because she's a lonely heifer and she wants to get drunk. Everybody comes to this artesian bar with the palm trees in the front. So Jeffrey's mom comes to the bar and she sits down next to Jeffrey. And when them Miss Seeley hats from The Color Purple, when the dad died, and they all had on all black and lace and yeah. So anyway, she sits down next to Jeffrey. And Jeffrey's like, why do you have on all this black? And she's like, because I'm mourning a couple of things. I'm mourning your ex-wife and the baby. He was like, what did you do? And she was like, I didn't do anything. She jumped. The heifer jumped. You know I don't like her. I don't like her and she knows that. Then she said, I'm mourning this, I'm mourning that. I'm even mourning you. Because if you still keep dating man, I'm going to kill you. Just like I killed your dad. And he was like, my dad. And then he kept trying to call his dad, and his dad didn't pick up because he know his mother. If you Google evil, 3 of Veronica's pictures will come up. Google evil and see what happens. And so he kept trying to call his dad, and it just didn't happen. It just didn't happen. Dad didn't pick up. And now Jim got word from George that David was in an explosion or whatever. Well, Jim doesn't even know what it was. Because George is like, well, you got to get the tea from the FBI. And Jim's like, well, I'm trying to see my son. They won't even let Jim see his son. And, you know, George won't let Jim see his son. His son is in jail for attempted murder for the Malones. Somebody's going to pay for this. This Malone business, I don't know if Wyatt's going to be around much longer. And I pray they don't kill Benny, because we saw what Benny was working with when he had that massage, and we need to see more of that. Like I said in previous videos, we need to see more of David. And, you know, I want to just say this too. The women in this show are fine. Like, even Hannah, she took off that maid outfit, and she's wearing the Janet Jackson, That's the Way Love Goes curly hair, but it's short, but it's still lit. And so Hannah looks good. We know Veronica looks good. Melissa looks good. Candace definitely looks good. The one girl who was seducing Jeffrey looks good. I just hate the wig. Pull it off. Just do me a favor and pull it off. Let me see what else you're working with. Melissa looked good before she died. So everybody looks good. I mean, I think that's what we tune in. It's a cast of good looking people, and even don't forget oh my God, Miss Cryer, Catherine. Catherine gives you fashion and Catherine, she's appealing to look at as well. Shit, don't count me out, motherfuckers. Hold the elevator door open for me. Okay, so Catherine looks good too, and the police officer, when that one police officer she was like, we have to stick together. And he was like, what do you mean we got to stick together? Because she's a lesbian. And the other police officer fronted him. He was like, oh, I seen the video. And he was like, you're an asshole. He said, oh, no, only you are into assholes. I seen the video with you and your gay friend. And then he said, F you. He said, no, your marriage is effed up. They were coming for him. Now, they were coming for him. And so the lesbian police officer, she said, we have to stick together. And he said, what do you mean we got to stick together? She said, LGBT and all those elemental P. And he said, honey, I don't know nothing about elemental P. We do not have to stick together because we are not a we. You are a you and I am a me. And that is not we. We is plural. Okay? And look, it's just too much. So now they're teasing him for being gay. And so he goes into the cell because Wyatt keeps screaming. And so he's going to go get Wyatt some dope. And I really think he's going to give Wyatt a bad batch of dope to kill Wyatt because he doesn't want Wyatt to, conflict with him and Jeffrey. He's about to kill Wyatt. And Wyatt is so stupid and such a damn crackhead that he's about to take dope from somebody he knows doesn't like him. You're about to get a bad batch. Wyatt is about to die. I already told y'all. He's about to die. Hug him now. Kiss him later. But he is about to die. I don't know what else. So definitely comment on the show. What was your favorite part of the show? Do you think that Wyatt is about to get a bad batch of dope? Do you think that Veronica would actually kill her own son? Do you think that if David lives, she won't go in there and try and finish him off because she wants them both dead? Okay? It's just too much. Do you think that Wyatt is about to die? Do you think that either the dope is going to kill him or the Malones are going to kill him? That's the question. Which one is going to kill Wyatt first? All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm going to see you next week on the Mario Ramone review. I appreciate you. Love you. Happy Tuesday. And don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and pass it on to your friends. Happy Tuesday, and I'll see you next time. Peace.